This is why I started working out. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You already know who it is. It's your boy, ABWAY on a one. I try to help you in your life by giving you experiences from mine. But before anything else, before we continue, make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe so that we can grow together. So basically, I want to talk about why I started working out, how I started working out, what prompted me to start working out, and why you, yes you, should start working out. 2019, man, I was in the prime of my life, or what I thought was the prime of my life. I was just going around and doing whatever, having fun with my friends, doing everything that I wanted to do, not really having any clear direction of where I wanted my life to go. I mean, I was in school and I still am, and yeah, I still seem to be. And first off, this thing is mad loud. Give me a second. So yeah, 2019, I was in like the prime of my life. I was just, having fun, having a good time, not really understanding what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do with my life. I had these ideas and I had talent, but yet I didn't know where to put it or how to use it. And pretty much during that time, I was getting it on. I was out here in these streets, if you know what I mean. Not like I was a player, but I'm not really much of a party animal. I'm gonna take that out of the whole video. Oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. Anyway, yeah, I was really in the prime of my life. I really thought that I was on top of things. I had things under control and life was lit. It just seemed like I knew what I was doing. But then as time went on, my friends started making me more and more aware of the fact that I didn't look 100%. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be big for me. Like, I'm gonna show you a picture of what I look like back in 2019. Ready? Go. Bro, stop laughing. It's not funny. Okay, it's kind of funny. But yeah, I basically had gained a lot of weight. I had a fat gut, and I was just going out of my way to just get crazy and not even really focus on the important things in life. And pretty much what ended up happening was my best friend, he basically started working out, and what ended up happening was I started, following suit. I wanted to see what it was like, and I was starting to get really sick and tired of just sitting around and not doing much with my life. I didn't feel like I was being impactful, and I didn't feel like I was healthy. I used to work at Cumberland Farms. For all y'all who are in the Northeast, shout out Cumbies. You already know the vibes. I used to work at Cumberland Farms, and I would literally eat whatever was at the store, because as Cumbies upgraded, they basically started adding all these, like foods and like snacks and whatnot. And I remember being at work and I would be on lunch break and I would literally buy like 2 empanadas, a Saggio, steak and cheese, bagel, whatever. And then I'd get like a whoopie pie, like a fat cookie whoopie pie. Like, I'm talking big, like this thing was massive. And let me tell you something, that made me look like exactly what you just saw. So my friends started making me more aware, and pretty much I started to realize that I was getting fat. And at this point, I knew something had to change. So I started going to the gym consistently, and I started seeing changes. Obviously, I haven't been, or at least at that point in time, I hadn't been as consistent as I wanted to. But then I was, on and off, back and forth. So pretty much I started working out consistently, or at least tried to, and I started developing my body, and over time, I got better. Now, what ended up happening was when COVID hit, that changed everything for me, because I literally was not sure how to adjust or what to do and how to manage. So I basically went through a lot of stuff, and at that current point in time, I lost a whole bunch of weight because I was going through some really tough times near the end of 2020 going into 2021, and I was deathly sick. Like, I'm not even joking. Like I was literally a stick. I was only 160 pounds. I was little, I was frail, and I was hurt. Like, there was no way around it. So after I stopped working out, because the gym shut down and everything, I started taking it up in 2021 as a serious thing to do. So what's my point in telling you guys, my backstory? I basically want you to know that working out, it's not just about looking good. Working out is also about helping you mentally, physically. It's something that I picked up because it started helping me for real. And people don't understand, like, everybody always has goals and aspirations as to how they want their body, but it's more than just that for working out. You know, working out, not only does it keep you healthy, but it also keeps you mentally in tune. You know, I tell my friends this all the time when we go to the gym and whatnot. Like, I literally suffer. Like, I don't think you want, I legit suffer. Like, it sucks. Like, sometimes, like today, right now, I have a sinus infection and I went to the gym. I couldn't breathe. I almost died. That's how bad it gets sometimes. But that's what you have to do. You know, you have to go to the gym because it helps you mentally, not just physically, but it also helps you mentally because it teaches you two things. One is discipline, and the other is understanding your self-worth and knowing that when you put in the work, you start to turn into this entity who becomes a student of process. And that's something that we don't really think about when we think about guys who, you know, go to the gym and they're meatheads. And, you know, my friends call me a meathead now because of how often I go to the gym. But it's more about what it does for you up here than what it does for you up here. So yeah, that's something that I really feel like needs to be impressed upon people nowadays. You know, you have all these people talking about, you know, being fat phobic and, you know, oh, you hate fat people. I don't hate a single fat person. I don't care for a single fat person in the sense that I don't think that, you know, what they're doing has any impact on what I'm doing, because for me, that's what working out has done for me. And me working out has literally bettered my life. I have not seen any drawbacks from being physically fit. I haven't seen any drawbacks from being healthy. You know, the fact that I went from this to this, that's literally 30 pounds of muscle and growth that I put on because pain and process allow me to exert all the aggression and the frustration that I have during the day and during the week. And it allows me to really reach deep within myself and realize that I have so much inner strength. And that's the thing that people miss with working out. You know, you're learning how to be a student of process. That's really what it's about. You're learning how to become a student of understanding who you are so internally to the point where only you know how far you can go. And then what makes it beautiful is that you keep on going. It doesn't stop. And that's something that you have to really embrace as you work out. I really, really, really hope that whoever watches this, if you're thinking about, you know, starting your fitness journey and trying to work out, like, I really suggest that you do, because it's something that absolutely changed my life for the better, and I don't ever want to go back. Now, for those people who are all just like,
oh yeah, well, like, I don't know, like, I see all these people on, like, social media, and they're like, I don't know, ABWAY, like, I don't know what you want me to do about the social media people.
Listen, bro. First off, fitness social media, 90% of it is Photoshop and steroids. I told you the straight truth. Photoshop, steroids, and everybody's flexing, bro. In these pictures that I'm putting on the screen, you guys think that I wasn't flexing my absolute hardest to make it look as much as possible like I had to change? You know, it's crazy because other people in my life said that I definitely changed, but I still don't see it. So I flex as hard as I can whenever I take those kinds of pictures. Do you think that everybody who takes those kinds of pictures aren't doing the certain angles? Hold on, bro. Like, you know the fitness girls, they just be like, you know what I mean? You know the point I'm trying to make. Everybody's always trying to look their best. And fitness media in social media has permeated the minds of kids like me. Well, I'd like to think of myself as a man, but you get what I'm saying. It's put this idea in our head that, oh, people are supposed to be getting jacked in 8 months of consistency and hard work, and now I'm ripped. No, buddy. I've only been working out seriously, like intensely, consistently for a little over 6 to 7, 8 months. And you guys see, I don't even have abs yet. But the abs are coming. We're working on the abs. But that's why it's fundamental for you to understand that it's a lifestyle choice. You don't just get up and start picking up the weights to do this just so you can get jacked and then sit down. You're doing this as a lifestyle choice because it's healthy and it's good for you. So to anybody who's watching this, I highly recommend that you go work out. Try it. Obviously, the first couple weeks is going to be difficult because you're not used to it, but trust me, you'll do yourself a huge, huge favor by just hitting the weights or running on a treadmill or whatever y'all are doing. But anyway, that brings this video to a close. I'm just trying to bring value. Let me know if I'm not. Peace.